this video, I'm going to go over how you will be submitting your current event. So what I've done, and I guess I'll go back over here. So when you come into Blackboard, you come into the announcements, you're going to want to click on assignments, and you're going to find that at the top of the assignments folder is one called current event folder. So starting with beginning next week, we will have a current event, at least one or two each week. So what you're going to do, I've summarized the instructions here. If it's your week, you are going to submit a written assignment that follows the written assignment guidelines, and that will be, you will submit that right inside this folder. So it's not like if it's your week, you'd go to a different one. So, and then you would share that link in a tool that I'm using called YoTeach. It's a back channel, and you'd share the link in a really brief summary, and I'll show you an example of that. So here, if it's not your week, you will still have to go out to YoTeach. You'll read the article and summary, and then you'll share a reaction to it. So we'll click here, and this is where you would submit. This is an assignment, and this is where you will submit your formal written paper. So if it's yours, you need to follow all of these guidelines and make sure that it's in there. And I've provided you an example of one, but if you have questions, if it's your week, please let me know. So once you've written up your paper, and actually the formal part of the paper isn't due until Sunday night, but your summary and the URL needs to be out in YoTeach by Thursday of the week so that other people have an opportunity to react to it. So you would come down here and you are going to click on this link, and that's going to take you to the next screen. So it's going to ask you to put in a nickname. Please put in a name that I would know you by, because I will be grading and making sure that you are participating. So I'm just going to put my name in as Pat. I'm going to agree to the terms, and I'm going to click on continue. And then that's going to take me into the YoTeach site. Now this is where you can see that I'm the admin, YoTeach. Very creative on my part. But if it's your week to submit, what you would do is you're going to do it over here in the box, and I have an example right here where this is the title of the article. The competency was on traditional versus e-commerce, and I've shared the link to the article, and then I've shared a brief summary of it. Now, I did all of that by clicking in this box and hitting it, or hitting submit, or this little arrow here. Now, if I want to react to it, you can see that I said, Trent, this is an amazing article, because I know he's doing it the first week. But you would just simply type in your information. But I want you to make sure that you're not just saying, Trent, amazing article, and then stop. I want to see that you've actually read it and that it's making you think about something that you've read. So, for example, I say here about how malls are changing their image, and a lot of them are adding fitness centers because they're finding that people would rather come there and do their walking indoors, especially in the Midwest where it's hot, or actually even out in Arizona where it's super duper, where it's cold, and then in Arizona where it's hot. But that's what I'm looking for you to go back and forth, and then I'll know by your nickname who's been in there and who has not been. So you just put in here, and then I'm just going to do that, and then you hit this right here, and then it's going to have my name, and it's going to have what I added to it. So hopefully this will be a little bit easier than just putting it on a discussion board or something, and it'll be a little bit more interactive. Let me know if you have questions. This is the first time I've ever done it. Thank you.